Hey, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Five Questions with Paulist. I am Deacon Mike Hayes, and today we're going to go out to Grand Rapids, Michigan, Cathedral of St. Andrew, and our good friend and new Paulist Deacon affiliate, Deacon Dennis Rybicki, is with us. Dennis, how are you?
I'm great, Mike. I'm awesome. Thank you.
Very good. Hey, let's get right into it. Question one, you've been the director of music for the Grand Rapids Diocese for a while now. Is there one particular liturgy that's your favorite to work on every year?
Yeah, I would absolutely. I would say Chrism Mass. So our Chrism Mass is an invitation for all people, representatives from their diocese, to come on the Tuesday of Holy Week. So there's people coming from every parish, every religious institute. We have all our priests, all our deacons, our bishop, of course, and it's glorious. And I've always loved that Mass. So we pull out all the music, pull out all the stops. People are singing like gangbusters. It's a wonderful celebration.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Question two, you've been the director of campus ministry and a choir teacher and a theology teacher at a high school for a really long time. What's one way that high school students have changed religiously, like maybe over the past decade or so?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. I've always noticed there's a hunger for spirituality in young people's lives, whether they can name it or not. It's definitely there. But I think that, in light of COVID-19, in light of sort of all the racial injustice that we've seen, witnessed, unfortunately, in our country, what's happening now in terms of immigration, and just kind of just a type of brutality toward immigrants right now. Um, young people are turning, I think, toward the church. I see this happening toward God, toward the church in a way that I haven't really seen before. I think as they lose sort of trust in sort of the secular governmental, big business institutions, they're looking to something different. And I think many of them are finding it in the church.
Interesting. So, sort of distrust of institutions, but in a non-church way, which is interesting to see.
Yeah, exactly. I think and I think that's incumbent on like having ministries that meet them. So it's not all institutional church, it's like retreat work. It's all that stuff that gets them in relationships.
Hmm.
And then they do love, there is something about coming together for worship, which is very institutional, of course, but there's something about that I think draws them as well.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Super interesting. Yeah. And so question three, you're working on a doctoral degree at my alma mater, Fordham, uh,
Yes. Go Rams.
in spirituality, right? And
Right.
so what's one attribute that you think people should look for when they're seeking a spiritual director?
Yeah, another great question. I think a good spiritual director is someone who is really good at listening and then helping the the companion to discern where God is in their life, right? So kind of following, noticing those consolations, which is leading them to God, noticing those desolations where things in life, things within themselves are leading them away from God, and then being able to discern, where are they in all that, and where is God in all of that?
Yeah, good listeners always good.
Yeah.
Question four, you've been not only the music director at Grand Rapids at the Cathedral, but you're also the deacon at at the Cathedral of St. Andrew in Grand Rapids, where the Paulists serve as the rectors.
That's right.
So, what's one aspect of the Paulists that you've met that really attracted you and encouraged you to join the Paulist Deacon affiliates?
Yeah, I've been blessed to be at the cathedral with the Paulists. They are just excellent men who are very good priests, and so it's been really great to work with them. I think a key charism, at least in Grand Rapids, has been one of hospitality. And so we see this all the time, like as they are reaching out to people of all sorts of diversity and all of that. Just everybody's welcome, and there is that great sense. And so that sort of spills over into all the ministries that we do. So it's a great honor to work with them, especially in welcoming people in, which is also very diaconal, very diaconal, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, right. And question five, this is our fun question. So, it's a zombie apocalypse. Who are three saints or holy people that you'd want on your side fighting against the zombies?
Yeah, I love this question. Well, I'm a secular Franciscan. I have been for a long, long time. So I would go with St. Francis of Assisi first. And then I think Dorothy Day would be awesome. Just as a, someone who spoke out against human rights and for human rights and just lived like so faithfully. And then Oscar Romero as well.
Hmm. Why Oscar?
Oh my gosh, why not? He was someone who stood for justice in a time where there was just everything going, everything was going against his people, and he stood with his people and stood for them. And it's just a powerful, powerful witness.
Yeah, tenacious guy. Always good to have on your side against his
Yeah.
enemies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'd feel good with them.
Well, Deacon Dennis, this has been so much fun, and it was so much fun spending time with you on our Paulist Deacon affiliate retreat out in New York a couple of weeks ago. It's always great to have you, and keep doing great things at the Cathedral of St. Andrew with the Paulists there.
Thank you so much, Mike. It's been totally enjoyable. I loved it.
This has been Five Questions with the Paulist. I'm Deacon Mike Hayes. He's Dennis Deacon Rybicki, and we'll see you all again next time.